It works nonstop.
I'm gonna build up my personal brand.
So my shirt.
I know. It's crazy. It's always fun. And then the company that we're associated with is Globe Life.
Yeah.
So I got into Globe Life when I was 18 years old, worked my way up from a sales rep, and then I became a sales owner when I was 21, 22. And then I've been doing that for the last 3 years out of Chicago.
Is there money in that?
Good money. Yeah, good money. I put 7 figures on a 1099 when I was 22 years old.
So are you have people working underneath you?
1099, yeah.
Okay.
So that's what's cool is like you can work anytime, any place as long as you're 18 years and older. You get a life insurance license, and that's what makes it like real legit. Is you have to get a life insurance license. A lot of people out there sell stuff. They don't have any license. They don't have any type of like professionalism. So,
Bro, imagine if I worked for him, low-key, like obviously I'm selling insurance.
Yeah.
I think I'd kill that shit.
Bro, you would absolutely kill it.
I mean, I don't know how, but how do you go and sell life insurance? Is life insurance even that important?
Absolutely, dude.
I upped my life insurance when I chased a tornado.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right before I went in, I upped all my shit.
Yeah, absolutely. So life insurance doesn't make
There was so
you
many
rich.
motherfuckers hoping I was dying.
Ah, dude.
All those life insurance.
Dude, so the life insurance doesn't make you rich, but what it does do is it makes sure that you're responsible because we're gonna die. You know what I mean? So that's inevitable. So
That's not true. We're not gonna die.
actually, yeah,
I'm an
you
android.
got Gary Brecka. You know what I mean with the 10x.
Steve will live till
These guys are gonna live
150
forever, but most of us are gonna die, and those that are gonna die, like most people don't like. How much money do most people have saved up? Zero. You know what I mean? So it costs money to die. Life insurance, you set aside a couple dollars a day to make sure, God forbid, when that day does come, your family isn't devastated. So it's like it's a guarantee.
You can exit with a penalty?
You can exit.
And what's the penalty?
So essentially, when you pull out of a policy, it depends on how many years and how much money you put into the policy. That determines what comes out of that policy. But you don't want to do that.
So like 5 years, but cash strapped.
Yeah, you can
I
pull
took
out
out like a $5 million life insurance policy.
Yeah, you could do that. So like hypothetically, depending on like the company you got with and the product that you set up, let's say you put in $1 million already, and you gained, over that 5 years, 20%. You can pull out 200,000.
They're set like standards, like they're like can you negotiate your own rates and shit like that with people, or is it like a standard by the
There
book?
are some companies I've heard that are starting to use like, I don't know, like just some type of measurement systems on like your health and like your daily activities. Ours is really simple though. I just call this like the McDonald's of life insurance because like you'll have your steakhouses and they'll make a couple $1 million a year. McDonald's is a $1 billion enterprise because of its simplicity. We're a simple company. We do whole life and term life. You got permanent insurance, temporary insurance. So the negotiation is really just here's your age, here's your health. That's what buys insurance because someone could be a billionaire and have cancer. You're not getting insurance.
Right, if you're a smoker, you're fucking paying premium.
You're paying crazy.
Right.
But the money's not made in buying insurance. The money's made in selling insurance. You know what I mean? Like my passive income, like if I were to retire right now, a company owes me $30,000 a month, and that would pay out for probably 20 years. Because people are gonna die and things, you know what I mean? Policies are gonna come off. But for over 7 years of selling insurance, they owe me $30,000 a month.
So who backs the money?
The money's back from the policies that are essentially put into. Globe Life has billions of policies, or at least 1 billion plus policies in force that have been sold over the last 70 years.
You're under MetLife?
No, Globe Life.
No, you're Globe Life.
Yeah. So Texas Rangers, Globe Life Field.
Oh no way.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
us.
That's crazy. So that's nuts.
Yeah.
Life insurance is that. So what's the end goal?
So the end goal is like Patrick David. You know what I mean?
Right.
So like just rack up a significant amount of agency force, and then essentially I can't necessarily sell my book of business, but take the funds that I have now, build a personal brand, build connections like this, and then put myself in a position where it's like, all right, you know what I mean? Now I'm just gonna put a lot of people on and just help as many people as possible. Because I was a real poor kid. Both my parents went away, so like the money's cool and all, but like I just love helping pure souls. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I'm just real recognizes real. So that's kind of like my vibe. Is like I want to help people, and I want to be a dominant figure. I want to be in the room with like the Danas and the Donalds and the Patrick Davids and making connections with guys like you. So that's kind of the vibe.
I love it, but hold on, I'm trying to hand this chick
Nah,
over
you're
here.
good, dude.
I'm trying to hand this one over here. Bachelor?
Yeah.
Steiny. So we had 30 girls competing for his love, and I was there, obviously a part of it. Kyle, Salim. Kyle like shot the shit like ridiculous. Like he made it like a real movie.
Yeah.
And like, dude, it was so funny because I got Steiny so fucked up.
Yeah, I
So
see
the
that.
start of The Bachelor to the end result before they flew to Cancun, because I go to Cancun when I have a passport, is so funny because he's so hammered.
Yes.
And like every time girls got eliminated or anything, or even when they weren't eliminated, I just slid in every fucking every single one of them. And then Kyle's like, bro, I don't think you can't be sliding on the girls or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, why can't I? So I don't listen to you. I don't listen to you.
Yeah.
That's the funny thing. about Kyle's smart. He's doing a good job. And then we just shot the tornado.
Yeah.
Which was fucking crazy.
Tornadoes.
Bro, I had those motherfuckers.
When's that drop?
Probably tomorrow, the next day.
Yeah.
Probably later, or this day. But
Yeah.
like, it was fucking, bro. We were right from this wall to that wall, from an F4 fucking. Check this shit out. Check this shit out. I already showed you this. I mean, bro, you can't. I remember Dana White. Dana White made a bet with me for $10,000, called me a pussy. You're never gonna get in a tornado. I'm like, Dana, buddy, I love tornadoes. I'm not afraid of anything. So first time I went, okay, I didn't, because he's like, I need proof. I need a picture of you,
Yeah.
with a tornado in the background as proof. And I said, all right, first go around, we bet $10,000. I didn't get the picture of the tornado, but I had proof that I was in a tornado. Okay? And then I got him this. That motherfucker was coming at me.
Dude, that's like a book cover. I keep seeing it and I'm like, oh, okay, a new book's coming out. Bob Menery wrote a book.
Isn't it crazy though?
Into the Tornado.
Bro, they were all shitting their fucking. By the way, everyone wants to have a 9-0. The reason why I left was that kid 9-0, 5-shooter, the worst for Kyle.
Yeah.
I almost literally killed him. I almost took his head, put it in the concrete, and left him for dead in the tornado. Because he just kept running his mouth, and that's why I left. Plain and simple. And I already kicked his shit out of Salim, which is nothing to brag about, but at the end of the day, he's like, what are you, 35 years old man, fights me. Like, I wasn't fighting anybody. Salim kept chirping me, and I'm like,
He wanted to wrestle.
Outside wrestle. I was like, brother, I'm going to kill you. I drink every day.
Yeah.
I party every day. I'm out of shape.
Yeah.
You lift every day, and you're on like that Gary Brecker thing with fucking Kyle,
Yeah.
and I'll still kick the shit out of you.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm so angry with you.
Dude, I see. But you have calmed down too, I feel like, because like, I'll watch the story and see everything. Like, you're locked right now. You got the movie that came out. The movie was phenomenal. #1 in the world very quickly. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
one coming out too.
and it was solid because I was like, all right, Bob's comedian. But your acting was like convincing. There's a lot of actors that are like, oh, that dude kind of fell off. But your acting was like convincing. I was like, that's some pretty good
There's
acting.
so many people. You know what I love? So many people are like, yo, Bob fell off, which is so funny when I read that.
Yeah.
Because it's like, dude, it's such a long game.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, like I never. With the connections that I have, the fucking.
It's impossible right
It's
now.
impossible.
Yeah,
to
it's
fall off.
impossible.
It's like that's why people are stupid. Like people are like really dumb.
Yeah.
And I just block people now. If I have people choose me in the DMs and shit, I just
Yeah.
block you immediately now.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't care. Before I looked at every follower as like precious gold
Yeah.
because it's like, you know, one person, if you're cool and you respond, they're gonna tell 10 people.
Yes.
That's why it's so important.
Make
Like,
it
if
one friend.
we go out,
Yeah.
we're not like we're not like famous, but like people know us, right?
Yeah, bro.
So like if we go out in Scottsdale or wherever, any city, and like I'm gonna make an effort.
Yeah.
It's like running for mayor because like if you show one person you're a good person
Yeah.
and like take a fucking picture, kick it with somebody, chill, have some drinks, they're like tell 100.
Yeah.
It's like the domino effect. Like Bob's a good ass dude.
That's what you did with me. You know, we went at that event and I was like, can we do a pod? You're like, yeah, we do it right now.
Yeah. So, but that's just basically shit's going good right now. And our casino's
Moving.
fucking Monkey Till's going crazy.
Monkey
so.
Till. Then you got another movie coming out. Huge actor in that. That's gonna be crazy.
Big actor in that movie. All that shit. It's gonna be good.
Is that gonna be? That's gotta be action based with him in it. Yeah, that's gonna be
It's
great.
gonna be fucking nasty, bro.
Well, you got
I forgot all my lines on day one. I showed up and I didn't know shit.
All right, Bob. Scene 1. Just sitting there.
No, literally, I showed up. I was like this. Showed up on day one. Okay, on the Amazon back movie, $100 million movie.
Yeah.
Jake Gyllenhaal, A-list actor. I don't know from a hole in the wall, like, personally, right?
Yeah.
And they brought me out of that movie because they knew I'm a marketing guy.
Yeah.
I know how to market shit, right?
Yes.
So and then obviously I have theater background, so whatever. Long story short, I show up day one, Dominican Republic. I thought my scene was just me creeping on the boat, not saying anything on day one, so I didn't have to learn lines or anything like that. Long story short, I'm like, what the fuck is Gyllenhaal doing here? I'm like, he's not supposed to be in this. I'm like, oh fuck, why is there a car here? Why are we not on the boat? I'm like, oh my god. Fuck, this is the scene. I'm like, this is the scene. I have to go one-on-one with Gyllenhaal.
Bob's looking around.
So I'm like looking around, and I don't know one line. I don't even know what the scene's about. I don't even know what the
Get in the
fucking
car, bud. Get in the car.
Get in the car. I'm not supposed to work with it. Yeah. Didn't know one fucking line. So like, bro, literally they just like were like, all right, like Doug Lyman comes who's the best director ever. Did Bourne Ultimatum, whatever, Supremacy with Matt Damon, done a bunch of those shit, Swingers. Like, let's go. When Jake's ready, like, it's like when you're with an A-list actor, everything runs by him.
Yeah.
You're nobody, like on movies.
Yeah.
No matter who you are, who you think you are.
The real director.
Everybody's kind of the same boat.
Yeah.
Connor's the same boat, but like when Jake says something, shit shuts down.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
He's like LeBron.
And fucking, he just did me a huge favor. It's huge. So I fucked up one day. One was like, "Hey, bro, by the way," they're like, "Action!" I'm like, "Jake, come here for a second." I don't know my fucking lines. But I'm like, I know you got back into this movie. You know what I am? I'm Bob Menery. I'm a marketing guy, and I'm gonna push the fuck out of this and do everything I can.
Yeah.
But I don't know my lines.
That's insane.
He like basically like was like, "You're good, bro." And then we reshot it the next day,
That's insane.
low key.
That's insane, man.
And then I was like, "Get in the car, boss." Was like, "We're with you." That's it.
That's dope.
And I'm like the least tough dude ever. I mean, I was like scrappy, but like I didn't really. I don't think I could really play that part.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't know what the fuck was going on, dude. I didn't know where I was.
Yeah.
Like I didn't know. Like I only knew the movie was good. Like we were number one on Amazon worldwide.
Like
broke records, shattered records.
It was like right when it dropped. It was like number one.
It was all Joel got McGregor. McGregor was big,
Huge, dude. It's
so,
huge.
yeah.
Huge player.
I do love Tristan. Tristan's an amazing fucking dude.
Yeah.
He's been a homie of mine for a long time on low and just been a good ass dude and a hustler. And I always see. I don't really follow a lot of shit. I'm not saying I follow your shit, but I laugh at your stuff. I do laugh because it's funny to me that you're. But it shows your passion. It's like because people go, "Where's this fucking guy talking motivational speeches in front of like insurance people, right?" But that's your world.
Yeah.
And you have to dominate your world. You know
100%.
what I mean?
Yeah, bro.
And so you have to like. It doesn't matter where you're at. You gotta have that mentality. You have that mentality. That's what's gonna make you successful at the end of the day.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I mean? So
Appreciate it.
like it's props to you.
Thanks, bro.
You gotta just keep grinding, and you know what it is.
Yeah.
You know what you're doing.
Yes, sir. Well, little clip with Bob Menery. We're gonna head out. He gotta get some sleep. We gotta hit the road. We got another pod.
So,
So
good luck,
appreciate it,
brother.
brother.
Right?
Yes,
Good luck
sir.
with everything.
Oh,
Good. Remember the wife?
with the wife?
Yep.
Hola, señorita. ¿Cómo estás?
Yeah.
Okay, no hablas inglés.
All right, brother. Love you. All right, see you.